What is Spanish?
Hello there. Do not adjust your YouTube devices. Don't worry. This is the Zack Owen Show, but I am not Zack. Zack is not with us. Zack, well, I mean, it's not like he's dead.
No. He's not gone.
No, he's not. It's just he's not presently with us because he had to wake up at 2 in the morning to go to the airport. That part I'm not jealous of. The rest of it, where he gets to spend the whole week on the island of Turks and Caicos, I'm a little jealous of, not going to lie.
We don't like him very much today.
Jessica's here. She made it.
And I was on time.
Just under the gun. And then Liam is here.
Yes.
This is my son, Liam. He's been on before, and so instead of me doing absolutely everything over here, I blessed him with the ability to run the sound. So if anything goes wrong with the sound, I probably didn't train him right. That's
it's still your fault.
I'll take
you know that,
responsibility.
right?
Yeah.
I'll take responsibility. It's fine.
That's nice. So that's the team this morning. Happy Mother's Day late to all the mothers out there. To all of you who wish you were mothers, good luck with that. To all of you who are not mothers that wish you, I'm sorry. But there's always kids out there who are looking for motherly figures and needing it. So, make yourself available. So welcome to the Zack Owen Show. We are going to start it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, here we are back. What a way to start the morning off. Please excuse me as I continue to produce the show and host the show in Zack's stead. We have with us this morning Sam Cryan. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. That's great. Great to have you. Sam is with the Freemasons here in Waco. Is that correct? All right. That's amazing. So, excuse me if I'm a little naive. Most of what I know about Freemasons either comes from the movie National Treasure or from conspiracy theories that are out there.
Correct.
And so, inform us on what it is that Freemasons do, in general.
Freemasonry is it's a brotherhood of a philanthropic organization that men join to hopefully become better men, better fathers, better husbands, better people that can contribute to their community. And as a matter of fact, Freemasonry or Masonry gives $3 million a day in scholarships. This isn't even counting the medical care, but we give $3 million a day in scholarships to not necessarily to Masons, but to other young people.
Okay. So masonry has to do with stonework. So where does that fit into with you, what y'all do?
That actually is where masonry came from, exactly, the stonemason.
Okay.
The ones that built the temples in Egypt. And it became when you became a master mason, and you had to know the difference between an apprentice, a fellow craft, and a master mason, and that's the way we ended up being able to identify. Master masons were the ones that received the most from the standpoint of the benefits. If they were doing the craft, they were the highest paid. The apprentice that was when you first started on. Then you had a fellow craft, and then you had the master mason. Master masons today go through the same 3 steps that have been going on for ages.
Okay.
Actually here, 1717 in America.
All right.
In Texas, we're really very fortunate. Also in Waco, we have the Grand Lodge of Texas, which is here. It's the huge building on 8th and Columbus Avenue.
Right.
It's
just around the corner from Brotherwell Brewing.
correct.
Right. And so for much of our audience, probably know that I went over there one time to Brotherwell Brewing, and that was the first time I saw the Mason building. I went, huh, that's very big and seems somewhat out of place to the general architecture of Waco.
Well, we're also, we had most of the, back in the day, I'm talking about 100 years ago.
Okay.
And even 70 years ago, most Masons were the leaders of your community. Mr. Lockwood, who I was fortunate to work for, they have a library, the Lee Lockwood Scottish Rite Library and Museum on Waco Drive in 29th Street.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful building that is the headquarters for Scottish Rite Masonry in Texas. So we're very fortunate in Waco. We have two of the most important buildings in the state of Texas.
Gotcha. So from your thought process, what makes those buildings then so important then?
Well, that's where we have, the Grand Lodge is where we have our annual meeting, which that's where we elect officers for the next Masonic year. It's also where we pass or revise Masonic laws. It's the headquarters that all the lodges, we have over 700 lodges in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, it's kind of funny in a way, most of the lodges are east of I-35.
Okay.
Because that's where the population is.
Yeah.
But we're very fortunate, again, that we have the Grand Lodge here, very knowledgeable people at the Grand Lodge. Our Grand Master, Jim Rumsey, is extremely knowledgeable. He's been a friend for 25 years, and he's made a really great Grand Master. And Grand Masters travel to different lodges around the state. We also set cornerstones. We did a cornerstone over in, I think it was the last one that I attended was over in Lubbock, and it was a school. And many public buildings have a cornerstone set by Masons.
All right. So do you still do the masonry work?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. You know, once you get into it, I've been fortunate. I've been the worshipful master of my lodge twice.
Yeah.
And, but you really, once you get into it, you can really, it's hard to get away from it. And even if it's been 50 years, which actually I became a Master Mason in July of 1972, so I've got a few years behind me.
Yeah.
And, but I still know the work.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing that, and it's not like going to the Rotary Club, or which you become a member of that. This actually requires actual work, not manual work, but memory work.
I gotcha. Well, we got Sam Cryan here with us and talking about Mason work, but the Freemason, the Masonic stuff here in our country. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to talk more with Sam about what it takes to join the Freemasons and what a Grand Master really is and what they do. But first, when we come back, we're going to talk with Jessica about country music news. So stick with us at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
The Riesel Fair is back and bigger than ever. Bring the whole family for a day packed with fun, from thrilling rides, delicious food, local vendors, and live music Friday night. Saturday music begins at 2 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults, 2 to 12 years, $3. 2 and under are free. Mark your calendar and join us for the Riesel Fair, May 7th through 9th. The Riesel Fair, where memories are waiting just for you.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
Hey, we're back here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It's the Zack Owen Show. This is not Zack Owen. A lot more hair over here than Zack Owen, but it's okay. We will get through it together, and here to help us get through it is Jessica. Before we get back talking with Sam Cryan from the Masons, Jessica's going to take us through country music news. Jessica.
So Billy Bob Thornton and his landman co-star Mark Colley have formed a country rock duo called the Backbeat Troubadours. This is definitely not the first music venture for either of them. If you remember, Mark Colley was pretty popular back in the 1990s in country music, and Billy Bob has been a part of several music groups. But it's definitely a new, exciting venture. The duo is signed with Big Machine Records and have their first single that will be True American Racer, featuring Slash on guitar, and is a tribute to race car driver Bobby Raw.
Wow. We're getting Slash.
Yeah.
On a country record.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Which, I mean, I guess makes it the country rock duo. I mean, you got to do something rock,
Yeah,
right?
I like it.
Yeah. So, as well, Jason Aldean recently finished writing a new song, Help You Remember. Although Jason is typically a pretty private guy when it comes to his family, immediate and extended family, he says writing this song has helped him through the emotional journey of dealing with dementia. He says that his uncle, who apparently only had one child, so it was like a family event to take care of him, recently passed from Lewy body dementia, which is the same thing that Robin Williams had.
Okay.
And he said it was a difficult journey to watch his cousin and family go through that. And since then, apparently his father-in-law has been diagnosed with some sort of a memory disease. So they're beginning that care journey as well. And so that has just helped him go through that journey and deal with it. And he hopes that it helps others' families.
Yeah.
And, you know, being someone that also deals with dementia in the family, I mean, it's hard. It's a difficult journey. So anything that helps you get through it, more power to you.
There you go.
And that's what's going on in Country News.
Brought to you by Stroud Security. Thank you very much, Jessica. So, Sam, before we go any further down talking about Masons and everything, let's talk a little bit about you. Where did you grow up, and how did you end up in Waco and get connected with the Masons?
Actually, I grew up in Waco. I went to Singer Elementary, North Junior High, Waco High, the old Waco High, across from Grand Lodge, and ended up going to Hawaii for my education, for college.
But you came back.
I came back. Well,
why'd you do that?
After college, I joined the Air Force.
Okay.
And then I came back after I was got out of the Air Force, and I was, like I said, very fortunate. I got a chance to work for Mr. Lockwood, and once they sold the, it was an S&L, same savings and loan at the time. Once they sold that, I ended up in New York on Wall Street. I worked for Salmon Brothers up there for 12 years.
Okay. So how was that?
Oh, it was great, but I got my bonus on January 15th of 1990, and January 18th I was on the Big Bird back to Waco, Texas.
You got out as quick as you could, huh?
I did. I did. It was a very enjoyable time in New York. You have a lot of culture, of course, but at the time we had a congressman here, Marvin Leaf, and he talked me into moving to Alexandria, Virginia, and just commuting. And back then it was cheap.
Yeah.
Flights were cheap, or you could take the train.
Yeah.
But I truly enjoyed it.
So you didn't live in the city then? So you didn't live in the city?
Oh, yeah, I lived in Manhattan.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
That's an adventure.
Oh, yes, it was. I lived there for 2 years, and then I moved to Alexandria.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. It was great. I was single, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's great. So, how did you then get connected with the Masons? Do you come? I know some people come from a family where their family was already connected, or
actually, mine wasn't.
Yeah.
It was through friends. The friends that the old Waco Savings. I was actually raised a Master Mason at Waco 92, one of the oldest lodges in Texas. And then I went into the James H. Lockwood Lodge, which is or was headquartered at the Lee Lockwood Library and Museum.
Mm-hmm.
But I and that's the lodge that I've been master of a couple of times. Masonry has been a great learner for me, and you never stop learning.
Yeah.
Masonry just, you start and you can always improve.
Okay.
And that's what Masonry really teaches you.
Which makes sense with the different levels that are there.
Well, you know, you have what we call the Blue Lodge. That's the first 3 degrees in Masonry. We have the Scottish Rite, which has 32, or the next 29 degrees. We also have York Rite, which is a little more in the Christian vein than Scottish Rite. Then you have the Shrine, and then you have many subdivisions in between. Once you get past the Blue Lodge, we've had many worldwide conferences here in Waco. There's a division in Scottish Rite Masonry called the Knights of St. Andrews, and they had the worldwide convocation here in Waco in 2018. And we had them from Japan and Germany and 2 from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Masonry's everywhere.
All right, so I got to ask, because it's 2026 and we like everything to be equal and fair, why is this still a male-only organization?
It goes back to stonemason, and because that was all male. And now there's organizations within masonry that ladies are in, and they provide absolutely fantastic services for our community. As a matter of fact, a couple of ladies that I know real well, Martha Irwin and Debbie Rice, are very active and they have, well, there's one here in Waco, there's one in Mart, and they're really active. They're as active as Masons.
Yeah.
Really. Matter of fact, they may have more meetings than we do.
So is there a particular like offshoot organization that they can be a part of?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that called?
It's yeah. It went right out of the top of my head. I'm sorry. But they're absolutely and not only wives, but children or become Masons. In Masonry, we also support a lot of youth organizations that can lead to being Masons. And also in the organization is ladies.
Mm-hmm. All right, so walk us through the different levels. So someone comes in as an apprentice, but they're like, man, they're only there as an apprentice because they want to be a Grand Mason. What's the pathway to get them there?
Okay.
Like, what did you walk through?
First you have initiations.
Okay.
Then you have, that's the apprentice. Then you have the fellow craft, which is the next level. And the Master Mason, no matter what organization you're in, Scottish Rite, Shrine, or any of the other offshoot organizations that we have,
yeah,
no one is higher than a Master Mason. Master Mason is the highest.
Okay.
It's just different levels, which additional education that you might receive. York Rite is much more ceremonial. Scottish Rite is kind of the university of masonry, because they have 29 degrees, and those 29 degrees go through different levels and different educational things. Masonry is not a religion, although you cannot be a Mason if you do not believe in a deity. And it doesn't matter what you call God, just long as you're not as long as you have a belief.
Mm-hmm.
We spend most of our time going through the different degrees. There will be some on our altar is a Holy Bible. That's always there. In I guess in Asia or in the Middle East, the Cryan may be on there.
I gotcha.
But it's going to be a holy book, whatever your belief is.
So you talk about there's the degrees. So there's different levels within the title levels. Is that what you're? So is it sort of kind of like trying to get your black belt in karate? Would it kind of like
it's
that?
Kind of, you learn as you go in Masonry and you go to the different levels, you learn an awful lot of history as well. I mean, it really does go back to the old Masons of Egypt, and from their standpoint, you move right through a lot of history. We here in Texas have been absolutely blessed to have the people that have become Masons. And like I said earlier, most of the leaders in the past were Masons in your community. Still, Clifton Robinson here in Waco. Drayton McLean is a Mason. Many of the presidents at Baylor University were Masons. Abner McCall, Ralph Reynolds, many, like I said, many of the local and state people are Masons. I have been Masons. Presidents, George Washington, to be the most famous.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin. He was also the Grand Master of Pennsylvania after he left government service.
Yeah.
We've had so many. Well, we've had a number. I think there's 9 presidents that were Masons.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we're talking with Sam Cryan from the Waco Freemasons. We're going to talk a little bit more coming up, including maybe some other people that are famous that you may not know are Masons that maybe Sam's going to inform us about. But next, we're going to talk about what we're celebrating today. We'll do that right after this commercial break from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill on the Zack Owen Show.
Great products start with quality materials and trusted service. And no one's more committed than Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas. With windows built to last, backed by the best lifetime warranty. 0% financing is available with your good credit. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for the last windows you'll ever need.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It's all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
No longer that way.
All right, here we are at the Zack Owen Show Backyard Bar Stage and Grill here. It is time to share with you what we celebrate today, Sam. All right, so every day we celebrate something different. We don't know where these things come from. We think that they're maybe made up to make money.
Isn't everything made up though?
Yes, everything is sort of made up, but kind of like what Valentine's Day was actually made up by Hallmark because they're trying to, or the candy companies, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what this first one is, but let's take a look. We have the first one on is National Eat What You Want Day.
Oh, that's every day.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
It's not though. I find anymore because I am on a new workout and trying to.
Okay. So let me rephrase that.
Okay.
When you're his age, it's every day is eat what you want.
Yeah.
When you get to be our age and it starts sticking to different places, then it becomes no.
Right. I have found myself lately going, I don't want this because of how I will feel afterwards. It will feel nice now, but not later, and I make that choice.
Fair enough.
I am slowly going down that road. I feel the metabolism slowing down. There are certain foods where I'm like, I would like to eat that, but I'm not going to because I don't want to feel the after effects of it.
Right. Yep. We were at a game this weekend, and I made the choice not to have a pretzel. Instead, I got a hot dog, and it made me feel equally as bad. And I was like,
man. Saying, isn't that kind of the pretzel
only
might have been better?
I told myself the only benefit was that it was protein. The question,
but is it really? Is it really?
I know.
Is it really?
I feel the same way anytime Zach stands here and says, "I love hot dogs." I'm like,
I mean, I guess if you do the kosher $10 hot dogs,
right?
Maybe.
Yeah,
but, you
know is like all beef and made from the good parts.
Yeah, no, brisket dogs. The brisket dog.
There you go. So eat what you want today, and then regret it tomorrow.
Or even later today.
Yeah. It is also National Technology Day.
I mean, that's our life is technology
I feel like that's every day as well. I mean, with the growth of AI and everything like that.
Right.
That's kind of just an everyday.
So now they're just trying to get you to go to Best Buy and buy something today.
Right.
So they might as well just call it National Best Buy Day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, without tech, I look at it this way: technology is a double-edged sword because it is great and fabulous for when it works. We couldn't do this show without it. We have been able to take the Zack and Jim show, turn it into the Zack Owen Show, and put it in a whole different space because of technology. We interact with technology, and it can make our lives better in so many regards, but at the same time, it can be terrible. Terrible when it doesn't work, and terrible when we become too addicted to it and too reliant upon it, right?
What would we have done with these before?
It would have been a paperweight. That's all we would have known back in the day.
The first one I had was a bag phone. I don't know if y'all remember those.
Yeah.
Bag phone, and there's more in this phone than I had in any of my computers back in the day.
Right? Yeah. I remember working retail, and the computer system would somewhat regularly go down, and we would get out the credit card Kerchunk machines and we call in the approval. I remember all of that. Now, if you're in a place and the computer goes down, they put the close sign out and shoo everybody out because they don't know how to do it.
Wait, what's a credit card Kerchunk machine?
Okay, so can I just tell you?
I just know tap to pay.
I worked at a local restaurant recently putting in cameras.
Yeah.
And I'm climbing, like they had this big shelf system, and I'm climbing up to get into the attic hatch, and I look over, and they've got a stack of those sliders.
Yeah.
I was so impressed. I was like, and of course, this is like, you know, they have everything I think they ever owned since they were like 20. But I was like, oh, I haven't seen those in a hot minute. Yeah.
You remember the old...
And even had the paper, the carbon copy paper things.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember the cha-ching commercial?
Yes, I do.
Right at the beginning of like the massive credit cards. See, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I do not know.
So.
And the reason you got a statement 30 days later is because it took that long to mail everything in, to have it validated, to be put on your account and processed for payment.
Yep.
That's why you get a statement 30 days later.
There was a metal thing, and it had a slider, and you would put paper in it, and it would make an imprint
like
of the number.
Kind of the same theory.
Yeah.
You put the card on it, and it had a carbon piece of paper, and you ran it across. And it was like, you know how you go shade things, like it. Like
that's why the numbers are raised on credit cards.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay. They aren't much anymore.
Yes.
But yeah. Because they would make a imprint of that credit card number on there, and you would write down.
Thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You would call the credit card company to make sure that they had the necessary funds and get it approved. Yeah, it's a process. Tap to pay.
I go a little bit further back. They used to send us, I don't know, weekly or so, and if you were getting ready to take a credit card, you had to go through all this list to see if that credit card was on it, which would be it was stolen or unregistered or something like that. That was way back.
Yeah.
Long before you were born.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So that it's National Technology Day. It's also National Foam Rolling Day. Are you familiar with this?
No.
Okay. This is not like a foam finger. This is like a back roller, or
that's what we're talking about.
Like the exercise yoga kind of.
Those are handy.
It's like the stretcher thing, right? It's like supposed to stretch out the muscles in your back.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely helpful after playing sports and stuff like that.
Seems like a marketing tool.
Oh, it is. I will tell you, it is fabulous. If you sit on that thing and you roll it, and like, if you don't have time to go to the chiropractor, that's a quick little fix. Really? Yeah.
But then you got to get up off the floor, and that's just worse.
You need several different sizes of rollers to roll yourself back up to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've also heard if you don't have a roller, a tennis ball works pretty well, especially on the calves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've also got a calf roller kind of bar thing. Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't be rolling calves, I'm just saying.
It's better than rolling some other things like Willie, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's better than tipping a whole cow. I don't know.
Although I've heard that whole thing, the ban is on hold again. Did you hear this? I just saw. No. So, yeah. So apparently it's
a huge revenue. I mean, I get that people don't like it, but it is a huge revenue stream for the state. I'm like.
Yeah. Well, that's been Pat Curry's point with us all along. It's like, once you kind of let that cat out of the bag, it's really hard to put back
I
in.
mean, it's kind of
because
like,
now-
you know, they're going to do it anyway. Why don't we just make some money on it? I
Right,
mean,
and when you have at least some form of regulation, you have, you know, yeah.
you're going to do it anyway. Might as well make some money off of it. Come on
Your
now.
thoughts on that one?
None.
He's like, I'm not getting
He's
in
like,
this debate.
I like my position in as a Mason, and I would like to.
It sounds like a trap to me. So.
So it's National Foam Rolling Day, and it's also National Train Day. You were talking about the train. What's one of your greatest train experiences?
When I joined the Air Force, I came back to Waco. I took a physical in Dallas, and they put us on a train from Dallas to Chicago, and then back to Rantoul, Illinois. I tried to shave. I looked like I had butchered my face.
Did no one warn you that you shouldn't shave on the train?
Well, I was dumb.
Maybe they didn't warn you on purpose. They wanted this.
They're like, let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Jessica, you ever had a great train experience or a bad train experience you'd like to share with us?
You know, honestly, I only remember riding a train once in like middle school, and it was from like Temple to McGregor, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I've ever really ridden a train. I mean, I guess the subway or the BART in San Francisco counts.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that was quite the experience, but San
Yeah.
Francisco was an experience in and of itself. So, you know, yeah. So,
Yeah. My best train experience was probably at Universal Studios on the Hogwarts Express. I do not ride trains, so I would not know.
Right.
I mean, I guess it would be quite the experience, right? You like get on the train and go across the country and see like all kinds of, you know, and I know that's a big thing in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Like you can go to 3 countries in 3 hours.
Right. Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. I mean, outside of like the BART in San Francisco or the whatever, you know, little subways here and there, not, I mean, as far as an actual train, probably just once.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably my most experience I've had with train is when I lived in Chicago.
Yeah, I can see that.
We lived
Oh,
in
by the way,
suburbs and, yeah.
Went to the games this weekend for the Cubbies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
had
was-
a friend who his dad was there, and it was not a good outing.
Yeah,
at all.
Saturday and Sunday, not a single stinking run for y'all.
I thought you were saying that you went to the Baylor games.
No.
Which
No.
tennis
I
won.
mean,
Tennis
you
did
just
good,
you
yeah.
just mentioned Chicago, so I had to
Gotcha.
put it out there
All
that
right.
like the games we were there for.
Yeah.
Not a single Cubbies run. Just thought I'd put it out
So
there.
it was back like the old Cubs then.
Yeah. You know. But, you know.
Well, it's National Train Day, and it is also one of my favorites here. It is National Twilight Zone Day. Yes. You're welcome to the Twilight Zone.
I've only watched about 5 episodes.
And that's enough.
I love the ride. I love Tower of Terror.
Yes.
So much fun.
You brought up Orlando now twice with
Yeah.
that's great. So Twilight Zone, I feel like, okay, it's if you know anything about the story behind Twilight Zone, are you familiar with the story behind? Okay, so Rod Serling who's the creator, the director, he's like the host of it, wanted to create a show that he could talk about, he could touch on certain social issues that weren't acceptable at the time to touch on in media in that time. And so he did it through science fiction. And so he was able to address some of these things that were not cultural norms to be able to discuss through the avenue of science fiction, right? And so I think that's one of the reasons I love it as a storyteller myself. Twilight Zone Day celebrates the iconic TV show and its influence on storytelling. Fans watch episodes and discuss themes of science fiction and suspense. Have you ever watched the Twilight Zone, Sam?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite episode?
No,
Or
not really.
One that
but they
really
were-
freaked you out?
I always really liked them.
Yeah, absolutely. Liam, of the 5 you've watched, what's your favorite?
I couldn't tell you because it's been years, and there's a reason why I stopped watching. I didn't really care for it.
That's too
I
bad.
watched one when I was really, really young, and I never, nope.
Yep. It can have that effect on you.
Yep, I'm just like, I'm good, thanks. I
Uh-huh.
like to sleep.
My favorite, I think, is...
Although, I will say, I think some of the things that happen in reality these days
Yeah.
are much worse than The Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
but just the way he put it together was enough.
Yeah. My favorite, I think, is the dummy episode where there's a ventriloquist, and throughout the episode, he kind of has this. He's in control of the puppet, and throughout the episode, the puppet then starts gaining more traction and control of the situation. And at the very end of the episode, sorry if it's a spoiler, it's been out for 60 years here. The dummy then is actually the puppet is in control of the puppet master.
Yes, I think I remember that episode.
That is a very good one, and also very freaky. So that's what we celebrate today, Monday, May 11th. Sam Cryer is with us from the Waco Freemasons. So, Sam, what are maybe some celebrities, some people that we may know, but we may not know that are Masons?
Well, I think I mentioned George Washington, of course. Harry Truman, President. Benjamin Franklin. Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. Here locally, well, in Texas, Drayton McLean, Clifton Robinson, Mr. Lockwood, Lee Lockwood. You also had attorneys here in town, one of the best I'd ever been around. And, there's so many of them that they were Masons, but you didn't know that they were Masons.
Yeah. Is that kind of the point?
Well, not necessarily, but usually it's not something that Masons are out bragging about. Now, the thing about Masons, if you want to be one, ask one.
Okay.
That's we don't go out and actually solicit for people membership. Although I'm at the age of about where our average age in Texas is.
Yeah.
It's about 77 is the average age. So young people like you are the future. But young people are the future of any organization.
Yeah.
And more especially, at least we think, for Masonry.
So I had heard that Shaquille O'Neal is a 33-degree Mason.
Shaquille O'Neal's one.
So you've mentioned the different degrees, and like the 33rd degree is like the top, right? Even is that the same thing as a Grand Mason, or is that different?
It's Scottish Rite.
Okay.
Which it's Scottish Rite Masonry, which a 33rd is it's what they call an Inspector General Honorary. That's what a 33rd is. In Scottish Rite Masonry, like I said earlier, there's 29 degrees that you get, which are on top of the 3 degrees, and that gets you to 32. And then anything above that is going to be the 33rd, which again, that's they don't give out a lot of those.
Yeah.
They're the white hats. When Mr. Lockwood was alive back in the 70s, when he was alive, when we would have we called them reunions, and it was when we would bring in new people into Scottish Rite Masonry. Of course, Mr. Lockwood was also Deputy Sovereign Commander of Scottish Rite Masonry in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He was second in line. And I keep talking about Mr. Lockwood because he's the one that really affected me in my life. And but 33rd is the ultimate. And like I said, they don't give those out. In Waco, the past couple of years, we've gotten 2.
Yeah.
And you only get them every 2 years. We've got also what they call KCCH, Knight Commander Court of Honor, and those are the red hats. And of course, you have to have a red before you can become a 33rd.
I gotcha. All right, so very early on, I mentioned National Treasure, which we've kind of talked about with some of the presidents and some of that stuff. I also talked about conspiracy theories. So I got to ask you, and I'm sure you're probably not going to dish out any of the conspiracy theories, but I'm going to ask you about a few of them that I may have heard, and you can debunk them if you would, if you want. So first one is sort of maybe not as. What kind of rituals do you guys have?
Well, Masonry rituals. That's the things that you go through to become a Mason. That's the entered apprentice. That's a fellow craft, and then that's a master Mason. Those are rituals that have been handed down from, actually, like I said earlier, this is all the way back to stonemasons in Egypt.
Yeah.
The stonemasons traveled all over, and there was a way to tell an entered apprentice, a fellow craft, and a master mason by the apron that they wore. An entered apprentice had his apron tucked up, and an entered apprentice had the fellow craft had a pocket to carry his tools by folding his apron up.
Mm-hmm.
A fellow craft was a little higher grade, and they wore their aprons differently. And a master mason, the way you would recognize him, had just the apron straight. And of course, they were the ones that led all the activity, and they were the highest paid. And you always wanted to work to be a master mason.
Yeah. So you mentioned what kind of tools are they carrying there?
They carry a trowel, a compass, and a square.
Okay.
That's the tools of a mason.
All right. Sounds good for the masonry work.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And
right.
that's what, in stonemasons back in then, that's what they carried.
Yeah. So the logo of the Masons, right? If you're not familiar, you can look it up. It's got the compass, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the meaning of the G, right? Because in a lot of logos, you would think that if it's Freemason, it would have an M or a F or something like Freemasonry, but it's got a G. What's the meaning of the G?
The G, a lot of people think that it stands for God. It does not. It stands for geometry.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
there
what
you
it
go.
stands for. You can look it up online,
Yeah.
and it'll finally get to that point. But that's what the G stands for, because we, even though we are all believers of our own faith, the G is not for God.
Okay. See, I thought it was just the very first Gatorade.
Well, it's the seventh letter in the alphabet, if
Yeah.
you'll
Mhm.
figure that back. And there's 3 steps, 5 steps, and 7 steps. If you go to the Lee Lockwood Library and Museum, and you go in the 27th Street side, you'll walk up 3 steps, then 5, then 7. And that's masonry.
Okay. All right.
And that's the steps that you go through.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds good. So we're going to be back with Sam in just a second to wrap things up. But first, we're going to go over to Jessica to see what is going on around Waco today. Obviously, it's a Monday. Maybe some things going on this week, later this week. Jessica talking about what's going on in Waco, presented by Stroud Security.
So after last weekend in Waco, this week is going to be really hard to beat. It was a kicking weekend in Waco. But we're doing the normal Monday things, the Manic Monday at Freight Bar, Monday Night Trivia at Cricket's Waco, and Slapsticks Trivia Night at Lakeside Bar and Grill. Now, Baylor has its massive graduation ceremonies this weekend for the different schools. So there'll be lots of people in Waco, lots of parents, lots of family members, lots of things going on for graduation. Here at the Backyard on Thursday will be the Red Not Chili Peppers, not the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but the Red Not Chili Peppers. Let's see. Friday night will be David Adam Brines, and Saturday will be Barracuda, Texas, a tribute to Hart. You know, lots of different things going on in town, but probably the biggest coming up this weekend is going to be Baylor graduation and all of the events to do with it. There'll be the farmers market on Saturday. It's just, I mean, if you're going to be downtown, you better just expect it to be a packed show. But, you know, lots going on.
I love it. That's presented by Stroud Security, the things going on around Waco. So now, Sam, why don't you give us your pitch of if you were trying to recruit someone, or if somebody asked you, how do I become a Mason? What's the benefits of it? Kind of give us that.
Masonry really is a organization that really wants to bring in good people and help them become better. Like I said earlier, better members of the community, better husbands, better fathers, and a Mason will always try to provide the best advice to another Mason if they have a question or if they're in need of assistance. We do that as well for our members. Most lodges give scholarships every year to seniors graduating from the high schools. Our particular lodge provides scholarships to university high school students, and usually we do two scholarships a year, and they may be 1,000 or 2,000. Just depends on how much money that we made the year before.
Yeah.
We don't make money off of membership. We're fortunate, some lodges, not all, but some lodges are fortunate enough to have investments that will kind of keep it rolling.
Yeah. You talk about events. You said you told me kind of summer is kind of your dead time, but what are some of the events that you guys put on throughout the year?
Well, during the year we have many. We always recognize teachers, law enforcement, first responders. We actually have luncheons for law enforcement, first responders, and veterans at the Waco Scottish Rite, which is the Lee Lockwood Library. We have an annual event in August for veterans, and in for our law enforcement, I think it's in October and November. We have usually something for first responders.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, Sam, thank you very much for coming in and telling us all about Masons and what y'all do. Don't go. You get to end our time giving us the bad joke of the day. Brand new list. These are all because, and I know Liam will appreciate this, it's May. And May, where we're from in Indianapolis, means it's the Indianapolis 500. And so the winner of the Grand Prix yesterday was Christian Lundgaard, but it's been the Spanish Palau that has been dominating the entire series. So we'll see what happens. There are going to be 14 previous wins represented in the start of the Indianapolis 500 this year. But so they're all race car kind of themed jokes here. So Sam, give us the bad joke of the day.
Why don't race cars ever get lost?
Why?
They always follow the track.
There you go. Whoa.
Oh.
That is bad.
Hey, we always say they don't get any better down the list. So well done. It's all about the timing and the delivery. So thank you very much, Sam, for being with us and telling us all about that.
My pleasure.
I believe, okay, here's the deal. We had a musician lined up. It's on the paper that Zach gave me. But then he texted me on Friday and said, hey, our musician canceled. And so we scrambled, and we think we found somebody. But right now,
he's MIA.
That person is not here. So Sam's off the hook. Sam's ready to go. So we're going to jump to a commercial, and we will be back at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill with music or us talking in some music videos from the past.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
All right, we are back here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill on the Zack Owen Show. I'm not Zack Owen. I don't know if you realize that. I am Kevin, because I'm normally over there, where right now Liam is.
Yes.
And this is what happens when I produce the show and host the show. Sometimes our camera angles are a little off, but we'll fix it. I'll figure it out. But so Liam is here with me, and Liam just got done with classes at UMHB.
Yeah.
What year is this?
Second year.
Second year.
Just got finished with second year.
All right. So should we cue the Bon Jovi? Are we halfway there?
Yeah, we're halfway there.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Switched majors my second semester at UMHB, and I was already taking a whole bunch of classes in that major. So we're fixing things. Think some summer classes, maybe some winter classes, because they offer stuff like that. Hopefully.
You can also take some stuff at MCC here, right?
Yes, yeah, but it'll have to be. I have a minor in marketing.
Okay.
Or marketing. So I'll have to do my minor stuff at MCC because I have to do my major requirements at UMHB.
Or Gen Ed stuff.
Yes, or Gen Ed stuff. But I'm almost done with all those.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's try, for my sake.
Yes, for your sake.
Let's try to get it done.
Yes, MCC.
Let's try to get it done in 2 years.
Yes.
Because the goal of every parent is to grow upstanding children who can be functional members of adult society, but also to get them off the payroll.
Yeah. Hey, I get it. It's fine. It's fine. I understand.
Happy Mother's Day weekend to not you, because you're not.
I am not a mother, nor do I ever plan to be a mother.
No, we went to church and they had this whole table of candy laid out for mothers.
Yeah.
And it was difficult to keep all my boys away from it. They wanted the candy.
Yes, nope. And the girls grabbed some.
Yes.
My sisters grabbed some, but they're future mothers, hopefully.
Maybe.
At some point.
One of them doesn't want to be.
Yeah, one of them doesn't want to be. I don't know.
Maybe
she said, knowing my luck, it'll probably happen.
I mean, have we not talked about how this happens? It's not a luck thing. It's this. I mean, okay, maybe not the time for that. Go ask a parent.
Yes.
Although one of my favorite things is whenever I was a middle school teacher was whenever it would be their birthday. And, middle school students, they're just kind of discovering this. The idea of, where the origin of babies happened. And so they would always, but at their age, they love their birthday, right? Love their birthday.
Yeah,
they want to, like, they shout it from the rooftops, let everybody know it's their birthday and everything. And so my first thing to say to them would be, oh, congratulations. Hey, thank your mother. And it was hilarious to see all of the middle schoolers go from jubilee to absolute disgust.
Thankfully, I never got that from you. It was never a go thank your mother.
Yeah.
It was just happy birthday.
Happy
thankfully.
birthday.
So.
Yeah. I only do it to students, apparently.
Yes. Although I have been your student.
You have
Not
been.
middle school.
Not in middle school.
No.
That's correct.
High school.
So we're going to hang out. We're going to talk. We're going to chit-chat. Did you wish your mother a happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
A happy Mother's Day?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Did you do anything? Because I took your mother away for a few days before Mother's Day, and I prepped you guys. Hey, I'm taking your mother away. Make sure you do something. And so there was we came back, and there was this shrine laid out.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a little creepy. I was like, she didn't die.
It was a little, I was like, ugh.
It's like candles and these cards laid out. I was like.
It was very thoughtful.
It was.
One of the boxes said Happy Moth's Day.
Yes.
And not, because they forgot to put the ER after the moth of mother.
Yes.
I personally.
And we know exactly who that was.
Oh, yes.
If you're a parent out there and you have multiple children, The great gift is knowing exactly who they are. And this person took a recycled box or two and made their package out of it. And it's exactly, you would know that's exactly who that person is. That's what that person does all the time.
The only person that makes stuff out of recycled boxes.
Right. Yeah.
But it's recycled for a reason. So,
Yeah.
You know.
And it would totally make sense that that person would forget two very important parts of a word, letters in a word, and it end up being something entirely different.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
very much so.
So what was your part in that?
I did not necessarily make a specific thing. I was going to, but then I got caught up helping other people make it.
Okay.
So I figured, okay, my present is basically allowing them to get away and be with each other, because I know you guys don't always get the time together that you guys want.
That's
so
true.
letting you guys be able to go away to this really cool tournament that I'm jealous that I wasn't at. But you guys getting to go away and me kind of, freshly being home and stuff like that that's another reason why, I was going to come home Friday.
Yeah.
But I came home Thursday so I could be there so that it wasn't too much on the other older kids, so I could help out as well and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Okay. So your gift was very
Allowing time.
like as opposed to like the best gift is homemade. The best gift is very intangible for you.
Sure.
All right.
If that's how you want to put it, yes.
All right. Sounds good.
I feel like it's more about the memories than the physical
Hey,
object.
that
It's
is
the
something
thought
that we have
counts.
always talked about. We don't do birthday parties. We do birthday trips. We do birthday experiences. We value the experience in our family. And speaking of which, that's why Zach isn't here, because he's off having the experience of waking up super early to get a flight. That's how we're going to frame it to make ourselves feel better, that he's not going to be on an island, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world, over the next week. He had to get up super early and catch a flight.
Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
Only today.
Right. Well, yeah.
On vacation, you get to catch up on sleep, though, so, like...
Don't even mention that. We'll tell you why sleep is such a touchy subject.
What is sleep?
After this music video from Thomas Michael Riley on the Zack Owen Show from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill.
18 candles and a handful of dreams. Screen door slams, the baby screams. Barely 17 when she first made love with that football player at the senior prom. They got a two-room house on the edge of town. Hardwood floors, but a little rundown. There's a rose garden where the weeds have grown. Gonna take a lot of work, but it's a place of their own. And there's a statue of Mary in the garden, holding out her hands as if to pray. Watching through the screen door to the kitchen, where they bow their heads to pray and ask for one more miracle today. Rise and shine at 5 each day. She's waiting tables at the local cafe. He drives a paper route in a broke-down car. Got their whole life savings in that cookie jar. When Uncle Sam calls, he enlists. Gonna make a better life for his wife and kid. 6 months later, he's off to war. She cries out, just let him come back, Lord. And there's a statue of Mary in the garden, holding out her hands as if to pray. Watching through the screen door to the kitchen, where she bows her head to pray and asks for one more miracle today. Cold winter nights melt into May. They both write letters back and forth every day. She talks about the baby and how he's grown. Says she doesn't know when, but he's gonna come home. And one hot summer night, she was down on her knees, planting and praying and pulling up weeds. June bugs danced, the crickets sang. The world went quiet when the telephone rang. They say you never really know what you got till it's gone, and every day that passed, their love grew stronger. She listened for a voice on the telephone. She heard, baby, it's me, and I'm coming home.
She screamed and cried, gave thanks to the Lord, bounced for the baby across the hardwood floor, danced outside in the garden that night where a red rose bloomed under a starry sky. And in the moonlight, she saw Mary in the garden, holding out her hands as if to pray, watching through the screen door to the kitchen where they'd bowed their heads to pray and ask for one more miracle today. Ask for one more miracle today. God bless our troops.
Here we are back at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. That was Thomas Michael Riley, and in case you couldn't tell, that was at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Because of the garland.
I was a special guest on Christmas time.
Yes.
So yeah. I do remember. I don't think he was here whenever I was here.
Yeah. We did Christmas for a fair amount.
Yes.
I
yeah.
think
I think even after New Year's, you guys did Christmas.
Yeah.
That's whenever I was here. It was like that the week of New Year's.
I think
like
we did it from Thanksgiving, I think is when we did it. We tried to keep it as traditional as possible after Thanksgiving until just after only a week after the New Year.
See, right? I have to ask you a question.
Okay.
Whenever I was in the house, I'm in the house around Christmas.
Yeah.
Not as much Thanksgiving because that's finals week and stuff like that. But are you still wait till after Thanksgiving to put Christmas up, or are you more lenient on that now? Because I knew it was a heavy rule, no Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
Well, I will say this is probably influenced by your mother more than anything. We decided we just don't get enough.
Get enough Christmas?
We don't get enough Christmas.
Okay.
If we do, and you understand, when we have a large family like we do, it takes a while to move things, to get things going, right? And so if we say, hey, we're going to start after Thanksgiving, what that turns into is this slow 2-week rollout. And so by the end of the 2-week rollout, you're well into December a lot of times after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, Saturday, that sliding holiday. But if you're into December and it's December 5th and you're just now getting everything up, now you're running out of time.
Yeah.
Because now you're running out of time to watch all the Christmas movies and, do all of the different, listen to the music because it just doesn't feel right to do some of those other things until the decorations are up.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And
so we decided after Halloween.
Okay.
After Halloween, we start to do it.
Okay, that makes sense. I also know that you guys we leave up the decorations for a while after Christmas as well.
Sometimes.
Because this past year, I left for college after what we call our winter break. We don't have Christmas break.
Right.
Because our Thanksgiving and Christmas break are
one
break.
You're done from Thanksgiving on.
It's a long break.
Rough life.
I personally love it.
Of course you do.
But it gives me time to reflect on my terrible grades. No.
Let's hope not.
No, not at all. But I know that whenever I left to go back to college after winter break, I left I think the 7th, 8th, something like that. Maybe
you
the
left
6th.
earlier than that.
I think it was the 6th. I think my mom was like, hey, you're leaving on the 6th. I was expecting her to say the 8th or 9th.
Yeah.
So she said that. I was like, okay. And so I remember the Christmas decorations were still up. I came back 3-4 weeks later maybe, and they were still up, I believe.
Really?
I think so, because you asked me to help tear down some stuff. It may have just been lights that were out.
That may be. That's not typically what we do is we like to have it done by the time that the kids go back to school.
Okay.
And I think you went back a little bit earlier and they went back a little bit later is kind of how that works.
I think what it was is the lights over the porch and stuff like that. I think those were
outside
still up
lights.
Because they're not necessarily Christmas lights because they're white. They're white lights.
Yeah.
So it could just be decoration.
Right. And I don't know if we really turned them on a ton.
No, not
really. It was just, they were, honestly, I think they were one of the last things to go up, and they were one of the last things to come down.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that is. Sometimes you focus on the inside. It's my job to focus on the outside, and I just...
You get it done whenever you can.
Yeah, I just didn't quite as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
hey, it's fine, though.
Yeah.
It still looks good.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We will come right back, and we've got more music videos and more talking about... I'm still going to talk about why sleep was a problem and why it's a sensitive subject. And we'll do that right after this from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, and the Zack Owen Show.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
I have a lot of friends reach out to me about buying vehicles for their fleet and their business, and I always recommend Allen Samuels. You see a lot of businesses running different brands, but I really think Rams are the best looking ones out there. They're going to take care of you. They're going to make sure that you get what you need, and they're always going to take care of you on the service side and the sales side.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's KITBAG.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Hey, we are at the Zack Owen Show. I'm not Zack Owen. I'm Kevin. I'm normally over there, but now I'm over here because Zack is on a plane. And
Yes. Is he still on the plane?
I think so. They left at like 6, and it takes a little bit. So
Yeah, maybe not then. Probably, they're probably still on the plane.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna just say I'm gonna assume he's miserable until proven otherwise. So
Okay.
they would make me feel better. So
Or I mean, you do know the saying, no news is good news. So maybe if he does say something, then he's miserable, but he's not miserable.
But picture it didn't happen, is what your generation says, right?
I don't say that.
Well, I'm not talking about you in general.
Well, that's my generation is me.
But we've talked. Maybe you're not the generation you think you are.
Maybe I'm not the generation you think I am.
Maybe not. You're right. All right. So, but before we get back to anything else, got to talk to you about Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple. They are a great place for all the window treatments that you need, a wide range of window treatments that can transform any of your spaces. They offer free consultations. They work with you to bring your vision to life. You can call now and receive, get this, 30% off.
Wow.
I know.
That's a lot of percent off.
Not 10, not 15, not 20, not 25, 30.
Sounds like you're like doing like a football call there.
Yeah.
The 30, the 20.
But it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Typically. If you count up, that's not a very good run.
No. No.
Haven't gotten very far yet. You can call Kayla at 254-844-7939. That's 254-844. Did I get that right? 254-844-7939. There we go. Talk to Kayla. She's got your bumblebee blinds all for you. Because what they
Can we
always...
get copyrighted for that?
I don't know. We haven't yet. What we always love to say, Liam, about bumblebee blinds is their catchphrase, which is...
I don't know.
You got to be ready with the, some kind of bee joke.
Bee joke?
Yeah.
You like jazz?
not the bee movie. You know, that's
Great
so
movie. I
that's
love that
so
movie.
niche. Okay. Thank you, Bumblebee Blinds. So, Liam, it's the time of the morning we talk about what happened on this date in country music history. All right? You have, within the past, what, 6, 7, 8 years?
Yeah.
Become more like a country fan. All right.
Yes, very much so.
So some of these things you will have no idea about.
Most likely not.
But some of them you
I
may.
will act like I do.
Yeah, maybe not.
I will act like I do.
Okay, sounds good.
May know the artist.
In 1969, Glenn Campbell, he was #1 on the Billboard Country Album Chart with Galveston.
Okay.
You know Galveston, the city, the town. So
is that an album?
It's an album, yes. It was the singer's 13th studio album, and it spent 11 weeks at #1 and 26 weeks on the chart. And if you ask me, and this is no offense to Glenn Campbell, this is just, and if you go back and listen to the album, it's not really much of a country album. There's a lot of symphonic kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
It sounds much more like poppy for 1969, and I would say that they're probably even much better music in the area in general than that album. But to each his own. That's just my observation as a well-rounded music fan.
People nowadays think Beyonce is country.
Well, not if you ask Zach, and I love to put the stuff in here just to mess with him, but since he's not here, I left it out. 1981, it's a great year. Linda Ronstadt,
why you think that?
because that was the year I was born, received a Tony nomination. So a country music artist received a Tony nomination. Do you know what the Tony Awards are for?
Maybe, no, I don't think so.
It is for musical theater. She received a nomination in New York for her outstanding performance by an actress in a musical, recognizing her work in Pirates of Penzance.
Okay, is Oklahoma a musical?
Oklahoma is a
musical. I
musical.
feel like that's kind of a country musical, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So something along the lines of that.
Right, but Pirates of Penzance, that's not very country. So basically, she branched out as a country artist, tried something different. That's great. I love it when people step out and try new things, try something different.
That's great.
2004, Gretchen Wilson released her debut album, Here for the Party, which featured her breakthrough single, Redneck Woman. Do you know that one?
I do know that
All
one.
right.
I
We have
sing that quite often
All
whenever
right.
it's
Wait,
on.
you sing about being a redneck woman?
Because it's funny because I'm not a woman.
There we go.
All of me and my guy friends sing it.
That's fine. I always wanted to cover in my band the No Doubt song, Just a Girl.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, just because it's funny, right?
Yeah.
not saying anything, just funny.
It is. It's
But
fun.
now in 2026, you can't be funny like that because everybody starts to wonder, and everybody's like, "What's your pronouns?"
Wait, what is this?
In 2011, the Gary Marshall Band returned home from a Middle East tour where it performed for American troops.
Okay.
So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and definitely something close to Zach's heart, being so big part in the veteran community for so long. And I'm sure Melvin Hall, one of our loyal listeners, would love that as well. Retired Marine, visits us often.
Yeah.
Especially when he's coming over to a meeting right across the street at the VA. And then in 2015, Little Big Town were at #1 on the country singles chart with a song called Girl Crush. It topped the charts for 13 weeks. Some radio stations reported to have pulled the song from their playlists in response to concerns from their listeners who interpreted the song about lesbianism because it is sung by a girl about a girl crush. Yeah.
There's another song that's very similar. It's Morgan Wallen, I believe, and somebody else talking about the same type of thing. But I think it's very similar to that song where it's a guy singing about another guy, but it's not gay at all.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Because I know Morgan Wallen is very not gay.
I think you know that I have it's sometimes been referred to as a man crush, but it's more of a musician man crush on John Mayer.
Yes, yeah.
Love John Mayer. He's an incredible guitar player, incredible songwriter, and so the way that he views the world, not always, but the way that he comments on the world really resonates with me, and so I have that.
A very unique guitar playing style.
Oh,
as well,
yeah,
so.
absolutely. Yeah, I've shown you some of his stuff. And,
Neon.
Yeah, and very good. So that's not country music, but that's what happened on this date in country music history. We didn't do this in the first hour. The Zactionary.
Oh.
And so I'm really bummed that we didn't have the entertainment of watching Sam struggle through this. And so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the Zactionary right now.
All right.
You give me a word that your generation or the generation below uses, the slang of today's youth culture. And even though I'm normally the one that dishes it out, we're gonna see if you can stump me.
Okay.
So give me a good one.
See, I don't know exactly what has been used and what hasn't been used, but I'm just going to go with one. It's called aura. Do you know what aura is?
Okay. Aura. Spell it for me.
We're doing a spelling bee?
Spell it. No, we're not doing a spelling bee because I'm asking you to spell it.
I think I would win that. A-U-R-A.
It's more for our listeners. Make sure we got the right word that we were. Okay, so aura. A-U-R-A. Okay, so I am going to say that this is somewhat of a Gen Z slang synonym. So if you don't know Gen Z slang, you're up a creek right now, which that's an old phrase. So I'm doing old phrases at the same time I do new phrases. I'm saying it's somewhat of a synonym with the idea of vibes. Is where, so it is something that someone is about.
Kind of.
And vibes can be good or bad. I would say the aura is all good. Aura is sort of the persona that you put on, and usually what I would refer to as the inward joy coming outward.
See, you lost me in the first half, and then you kind of got me in the second.
Bring it back around.
Whenever you talked about persona, it's kind of how you carry yourself. Like basically, it's a one word used for a combination of different stuff. Kind of like vibes. Cool, you could say.
Okay, yeah.
But cool's a relative term.
Right.
And then respect as well. So like.
And a little bit of Riz in there.
No. No. That's far gone. That was so 5 years ago. This is what happens. You'll catch on to something too late, and then you'll start using it, and I cringe every single time you use it. But aura is a combination between good vibes only. No, not that type. Not that type. But only good vibes. Respect, being cool, that type of thing.
All right. Well, so would you say I got it?
Halfway. I think you're halfway.
I've got it adjacent. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So
you're parallel.
I'm not totally off base.
No.
Okay. No. All right. Well, as long as I'm not totally off base, I can still relate with the kids.
No.
Oh, I lost it again.
Don't do that.
Okay. All right. Well, we are going to take another commercial break, and we will be back with talking with Cam and sports right after this.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org. Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatments, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's KITBAG.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak That Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At Mapiful, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapiful.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Back with you from the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. It's the Zack Owen Show. Sans one Zack Owen. I'm Kevin. And I'm normally over there, but now I'm over here. Well, Zach is on a plane because he had to wake up at 2 a.m. this morning, and that's the way I'm going to frame the rest of the week. He, in my mind, will never be on the beach unless I get a picture or a video proving otherwise. So we'd like to welcome to the program Cam Stewart from Boston. How's it going, Cam?
Getting by. I have to see the Knicks play in the conference finals. So
yeah, well, it was either them or the Sixers, right? So either way, it was a lose-lose for you.
Yeah. And the team that looks the worst out of all of this is, of course, the Celtics. So, yeah.
Right. I would say that the Celtics probably had a better shot against the Knicks than the Sixers ended up having.
Probably, and I got this one wrong, man. I was on Pete's show last week. I didn't think the Sixers were going to win, but I was like, hey, I think they can give the Knicks a series here. Like, I liked some of the things they did against the Celtics. Like, they could push them to 6 games. Not the case. Not even close.
At all. Yeah. So, okay, I need to get your opinion on the whole Wembanyama elbow flagrant. Apparently he didn't even know what that meant.
That is pretty funny.
I mean,
he just
that
didn't
shows
even
you
know
what kind of a guy he is, that this doesn't happen to him. Is it just the fault of him being tall, or was it malicious? Is he playing the next game or not? Like, do we know yet?
I'll bet. I haven't heard anything about it, and I'll bet he will play the next game. And I've been thinking a lot about that. Like, is he just too tall kind of thing? Because we see that a lot in hockey. Is this a nasty, dirty hit, or is this guy just big?
He's just clearing space, and if he's the same size as the guy, it ends up in the chest. It's not a big deal. It's not a headshot.
Yeah. But I will say, Wemby's got to know how tall he is at this point. Like, obviously, the video, especially in slow motion, looks horrible. Like, it looks
Slow-mo always looks bad, yeah.
Yes. And I'm with you on this of, like, most guys, it's just kind of a chest shot. Maybe it's a foul if some guy's really flopping back. In this case with Naz Reid, it's like going to break his jaw. And I do go back to hockey with the high sticking rule. There's so many times where a guy is falling, or he's going down, or he's just not really in control of the stick, and it gets up high, and it's a penalty, even if it's not intentional, and if you can't let the stick go up that high. So that's kind of the way I've been thinking about it. Like, Wemby, I know what you're trying to do here, man, but you're too tall. Like, you're gonna hit guys in the face. We got to find another way to do this here. So I don't know that he was trying to, like, knock Naz Reid out cold, but it is a flagrant too. So you do get a check.
Right. So basically, we're at the point now where our athletes are so gifted that we have these lofty expectations for them.
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of. Yeah.
I'm kind of okay with that. Okay. The draft lottery happened last night, the NBA draft lottery. Your feeling on how that all stacked up and went down?
Yeah, I mean, when the Wizards win a draft lottery, we can't claim that it's rigged. So that takes a bit of the sting out of it, right?
From an
and I don't know that you're
perspective,
even going
I would
to
change your thoughts, but
yeah, and I know. This is. I'm sorry for how it went for you, by the way.
Because it went from a small market team to Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. That part we can start sniffing around a little bit. I am intrigued at how quickly the rumors have come out of the Wizards are open to moving down. Like, I don't know what they don't like about AJ Devonta, but they're just like, yeah, we might move down. Only the Wizards, dude.
Right. That's funny.
I'm interested to see. We'll actually have some talk on Pete's show, not today but tomorrow, about if the Jazz are going to try to move up 2-1 to get, obviously the BYU star AJ Devonta. So that could be interesting and see what they can send out there. They've obviously got a litany of draft picks over the next couple of years. I think they're still getting some from those Gobert and Mitchell trades. So they've got a lot to offer to potentially move up to number 1.
Nice. So what is going on the Pete Sousa show today?
We're going to have a Baylor legend on the Pete Sousa show today. Trey Wingo, formerly of ESPN, now has started his own YouTube network here. We're going to talk some golf with him. We're going to talk some NFL preview stuff as the schedule starts to come out here. We're starting to get the first few games, Giants and Cowboys was as the opening night. So we're gonna pick Trey's brain a little bit.
So yes, the Cowboys and Giants, right?
Yes.
Have the what is the first game?
I believe it's Sunday night.
Okay, the first Sunday night one.
Yes, first Sunday night.
Yeah. This will be interesting. The Giants should be better. Like with Jackson Dart, everyone loved him before, the injury last year. They've got big play receivers. Obviously, John Harbaugh gives them some legitimacy. That'll be an interesting team to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, have a good one. Thanks for joining us from Boston, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right, fellas. We'll see you then.
That is Cam Stewart, producer of the Pete Sousa Show. Comes on after our show at 10 o'clock on the Rogue Media Sports Network, on YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to subscribe to our podcast. If you're watching it on YouTube at any point here, go ahead and hit subscribe. When you hit subscribe, there will be a little bell pop up. You can hit the bell, and some people, the youths, say smash the bell.
No.
No, again?
No one says that anymore.
Okay, so you can tap the little bell, and then you get alerts anytime that we start our show at 8 to 10 every morning, or anytime we drop a video, whether that's a short or the repost of a show. And so
it's completely free.
It's completely free. You don't pay a single thing. The only thing you have to do is have some kind of Google email that you can sign up for, or you have already, and log in through that, subscribe, and hit the alerts, because we want to be able to interact with you. On this very computer that I produce the show, I can see your comments, and I can interact with you. Typically when I'm not as busy hosting and producing. And, we love to, just interact with you and things like that. All right, let's talk about one of our other morning show sponsors. It is CTWP. David Willey, who was on the show a couple weeks ago. That was a fun one, interesting one. After you're done with this one, check that one out. It's highly entertaining to watch Zach and David Willey just dog on each other. Nothing like a couple old bald gentlemen just busting each other. CTWP, they are a copier company, 7 locations across Central Texas. Copiers, printers, shredders, whatever your office might need in the way of that. The local, the corporate office is right here in Waco on 3730 Franklin Avenue. 254-752-0376. 254-752-0376. Purchase, lease. They've got Kyocera, Brother, Xerox, Canon, Lexmark, the whole shebang. And so check out CTWP for all your copying needs. We're going to go to a music video from somebody who was recently on the Zack Owen Show. This one is from Chris Lowe and J.C. Pringle. It's called Back to the Beach, which I hope Zack Owen never gets to.
Mr. Red Light, please release me. This old town just won't let go of me. I got to head on down the road now. Gotta get myself back to the beach. They're probably jumping in that ocean. Little sandpiper won't even let it touch his feet. That old coastline calling to me. Gotta get myself back to the beach. Sun in the sand, drink in the hand, living life like a movie scene. Song of the waves, how my mind it saves. Water, there's a better shade of green. So, Mr. Red Light, I implore you. Gotta get myself back to the beach. Mind if I play a little guitar? sun in the sand, drink in the hand, living life like a movie scene. Song of the ways, how my mind it says, might even smoke myself a little green. So Mr. Red Light, can I go now? Gotta get myself back to the beach. It ain't that I don't love this old town. Lord knows that you've been pretty good to me. But I bid you farewell, Mr. Red Light. Gotta get myself back to the beach. Gotta get myself back to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the beach from Chris Lowe and JC Pringle on several months ago here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill on the Zack Owen Show. I'm just going to pretend that Zack Owen Show is not Zack Owen's not going to make it back to the beach. That he's just forever on the plane. Incidentally, I have two hosts that are out of the country. Both shows that I produce on a daily basis, both hosts are out, so I'm pulling double duty on two different shows. So pray for me this week.
You got that.
Last sponsor of the morning is Universal Windows, Doors, Siding. Called John Searles for a free consultation, 254-944-3503, 254-944-3503. It's located in Woodway, off Woodway Drive. Check them out at universalwindowscentraltexas.com.
Yeah. You said something earlier in the show.
Yep.
You haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah. We call that a tease.
Yes.
I just keep teasing.
Yes.
All right. So sleep. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay. So let's back up. You mentioned that your mom and I went away for a trip on Thursday. It wasn't a whole trip. We left on Thursday, came back for a Friday show, but then left on Friday because there was another Saturday event.
Yeah.
It was the Major League Volleyball Championships.
How was it?
It was a mixed bag because the team that we follow, the Indy Ignite, lost in the semifinal, even being the best team all season, and incidentally winning winning 5 of the 7 different end of the year league awards. So it was a late night, okay? The day before that, we did a puppy delivery, so that's a late night for that. And then it was a late night getting back from Frisco on Thursday, early morning here.
Yep.
And then, of course, late nights throughout the weekend. And then I was not looking forward already to getting up and going to work out this morning, even though I did. I wasn't looking forward to it because, because I hadn't gone since last Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so here we are. I have to try to do this. And then at around 2 o'clock in the morning, our power went out.
Oh. See, I was asleep at this point.
I know. I was too. But we sleep with sound machines throughout our household for multiple reasons. But so the sound machine goes off, and suddenly, like all of that, it's just
silent.
It's an empty void.
You can hear a pin drop.
And so I was okay with it for a little bit. I was thinking, well, it'll come back on. And so it didn't for a little bit. I was trying to go back to sleep and then discovered, okay, well, I had this thought. Well, let me check to see if this is throughout the neighborhood, whatever.
Yeah.
And the neighbors across the street had power. So now I'm going, wow, well, maybe. And so our
it's happened before.
Right. It's happened before. Our next door neighbors have like an outside porch light that they leave on all the time.
Yes.
That wasn't on. So I was thinking, okay, well, but then the longer it goes on, I get this thought, well, did I forget to pay the bill? Right? Is it just me? And so I called the power company, and get this. There are 12 houses.
Wow.
That were out.
Wow.
Now, they did say in the entire town there were more outages, but with our localized outage that was for us, it was only 12 houses.
And we just happened to be one of the 12.
We just happened to be one of the lucky ones.
I don't know if that's lucky.
Tell me about it. So, needless to say, I was a little weary-eyed this morning. Still woke up, still went to the F45. Super thanks to them, because do you notice a difference?
I do. I do notice a difference.
Like, even the people who live like on a normal basis notice a difference, but obviously, like, when people are away and they come back, you definitely should.
Yeah, and that's how I've, like, I don't know if I'd realized as much of a difference.
Right.
Even if it was the same thing. I just, if I lived with you and, like, saw you on a daily basis,
right.
It's normal.
It's normal. You see, you don't get the huge jumps. You get the incremental, and so.
Yeah. But you did start earlier this year, and I was gone earlier this year, so I'd come back. Wow, okay. This is good progress.
Right. I just have what? We're into May, so I have the rest of May, June, July, August, September, and October. So I got 6 months from right now to build my Thor body.
And that's a lot of time.
Now, this gets a bad rap. I am not obsessed with Thor. This was just I want to be able, because I did a Fat Thor costume, I wanted to be able to flip that and say, I'm not defined. I don't have to be defined by Fat Thor. I can shoot for regular Thor.
Now, here's the thing. You say 6 months. Are you continuing after the 6 months?
If F45 will let me.
Okay.
If F45, so if you want to come work out with me, if you want to come be a part, I don't go to the 5 o'clock anymore as much as I can help it. I usually do for the 6 o'clock. So right between, in the same strip as Papa Rolo's, don't go there, and George's, don't go there either. Go to the middle. Right next.
Surely George's has some grilled chicken or something.
Yeah, George's probably
gluten-free pasta, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. There's the Chinese buffet that's right there. Probably don't want that. Although, there's maybe, but anything that's a buffet, you probably don't want to do that when you're working out. So go to F45. Even if you don't work out with me, go see Laszlo. He's amazing, and the place is amazing. So. We are out of time, and I feel super bad because we were supposed to have Dan Haynes on, and this is why we don't like to talk bad about people when they don't show up, because we don't know what happened. We just hope they're okay. Dan Haynes had a flat tire on his way here, and I felt super bad. He came in right at the end here. So shout out to Dan Haynes. You got a Facebook? 4740 is the band name. You guys are out of Brownwood. Did you drive down from Brownwood? Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for you, and that we don't have an extra hour or even 30 minutes for you guys to play. Dan Haynes, 4740. Check them out. He drove all the way from Brownwood to Waco, busted a tire just to be with us. And that was all after filling in because we were supposed to have somebody else. So shout out to Dan Haynes of 4740. Do everything you can to check out their stuff. Super grateful to them for even just showing up. And so shout out to them. But that's all the time that we have for today on the Zack Owen Show. I'll be back tomorrow. So will Liam. So will Jessica. And then tomorrow we also have two Chads. Chad Hooten and Chad, I think it's Gilstrap, or it might be Jillstrap. I don't know how you pronounce that G. If it's
we'll see you tomorrow.
We will find out tomorrow. And then Texas Trouble, who has been on before, will be our musical guest tomorrow. Hopefully they don't have a flat tire. But again, shout out to Dan Haynes and 4740. That's all the time we will have. We will see you tomorrow on the Zack Owen Show from the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. See you later.